You are welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. So we have two circles in this form. Please, this is not drawn to scale. This is the diameter of this smaller circle. You can see that it's not actually showing that it's a diameter because it's not drawn to scale. It's a freehand sketch, please. So this is supposed to be the diameter of this smaller circle. All right. And this is the AC, is the diameter of the bigger circle. So we are told that from A to B is 9 units. So we have 9 units here. And from B to C is 15 units. That is from here to here is 15 units. BO is not given. All right. Now we are asked to find the area of this smaller circle. The area of the smaller circle. Now, first of all, area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. So we can see that the pi is constant, which is 3.142 approximately. So the only problem we have here is to get the radius of this smaller circle. Now let the radius of the smaller circle be r, okay? Let the radius be r, be equal to r. Now, having said that, let us start by analyzing the parameters given to us. Let us read the mind of this examiner. So the examiner says that AB is 9 and BC is 15. So indirectly, the examiner has given us the length of the diameter of the bigger circle. So AC will be equal to AB plus BC. So AC is equal to 9 plus 15, which is equal to 24. So it means that the diameter of this particular circle is 24. Now the radius of the circle, which happens to be half of the diameter, which is AO, will be equal to OC, right? Which is equal to 24 divided by 2, which is equal to 12. So we have gotten the radius of the bigger circle. Now let us come back to the diagram. If we draw a straight line from the center of this small circle to B, being the point of contact between AO, which is a tangent, and the circle, okay? We are going to get the radius of this circle, right? So let us drop a line from here to meet B. Okay, now this is not actually proper from here. All right, now remember that when you drop a line from the center of a circle to the point of contact between the circle and the tangent, 90 degrees is formed. Okay, so it simply means that we have 90 degrees here. This is 90 degrees. Okay, now let us drop a straight line again from this center of this circle to the center of the bigger circle. So let's drop a straight line. Now, if we drop this straight line, I want us to note that in a circle of center O, okay, and a chord AB is inside the circle, if you drop a straight line from the center of the circle to the chord, it bisects the chords and 90 degrees is formed. So if we come back here, you can see that this is the chord of this bigger circle, right? So if we call this D, AD is a chord. And if we drop a straight line from AD to the center of this circle, then it's going to bisect this chord into two equal parts and 90 degrees is going to be formed here. Okay, now let us also join O to D. Let's join O to D. So if we do that, you can see that we have formed two right angle triangle. Now I want you to look closely. We have BO, right? If BC, we need to get the value of BO. If BC is equal to 15, okay, BO is going to be equal to BC minus OC. Okay, so BO will be BC minus OC. And remember that OC is the radius of this circle, which we got as 12, right? So it means that OB or BO will be equal to BC, which is 15, minus OC, which is 12. So BO will be equal to 3 units. So it means that we have 3 units here. Okay? All right. From this place to D is also the radius of this bigger circle. So OD is 12. Now let us first of all draw out triangle BO. Let's call this T. Let's draw it out. Okay? Triangle BOT. So this is T, this is B, this is O, and this is 3 units. Okay? Then OT is not given, so we don't know what it is, but BT is the radius of this smaller circle, right? BT is the radius, so we represent it with small r. So if we form, using Pythagorean theorem, OT squared will be equal to 3 squared plus r squared. Okay, so that is an equation that we need to keep one side. Now, if we call this equation 1, let us bring out triangle TDO. Okay, let's draw it out. This is how it is. We have 90 degrees here. Now TD, you can see that TD is the radius of this smaller circle. So we're going to represent it with small r. Okay? And OD is 12, the radius of the bigger circle. So OD is 12. And OT is not known, just like here. So using the Pythagorean theorem also, we can see that 12 squared is equal to r squared plus OT squared. If we transfer this to this side, we have 12 squared minus r squared is equal to OT squared. Let's call this equation 2. Now, if we compare equation 1 and 2, both of them are equal to OT squared, right? So it simply means that this should be equal to this. So we can write that 3 squared plus r squared is equal to 12 squared minus r squared. 12 squared minus r squared. Okay? Now 3 squared is 9 plus r squared is equal to 144 minus r squared. Now, if we transfer everything to this side, we have 144 minus r squared, then minus r squared, and minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay? Now we have 144 minus 9 will give us 135. So we have 135 minus 2r squared is equal to 0. So if we transfer this to this side, we have 135 is equal to 2r squared. Okay, please click the subscription button, turn your notification bell so that you don't miss our amazing video if this is the first time you are seeing us. Okay, give us a thumbs up if you're actually enjoying this video. So this is where we are. 135 is equal to 2r squared. So let me write that out. We have 135 is equal to 2r squared. Now let's divide both sides by 2. So we have 135 divided by 2 is equal to 2r squared divided by 2. So we have 135 divided by 2 will give us 67.5. is equal to r squared. So take square root. Okay, let us leave this at r squared. Why? Remember that we are asked to find the area of the smaller circle, and the area of the smaller circle is pi r squared. So area is equal to pi r squared. So this is equal to 3.142 multiplied by our r squared is 67.5. 67.5. So this is equal to, now let's press this in our calculator. If we do that, we have 3.142, okay, multiplied by 67.5. The answer is 212.085, approximately 212.1, okay, unit squared. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.